Hello and welcome to Super Monday Night Combat. I'm your host sonnorcteer in association with thegamerscene.com. Head over there to check out all the latest gaming news, reviews and chat. This is sonnorcteer's view of Super Monday Night Combat. Super Monday Night Combat is a free, multiplayer only game on Steam. So if you want to get it, check it out. It's free. Get it. It's 3 gigabytes, I think, something like that. And, well, I don't have to talk about story mode, that's out of the window, because there is none. The basis of this game is what happens is there are 2 tracks, as you can see at the top, those 2 lines. Each track is guarded by 3 sentry guns for each team. And at the end of each track, they meet in the middle, and there's a opponent's money ball, which only robots can knock down. So what happens is the game spawns a lot of robots, like these ones, as you can see right now, and they kind of push forward and they will attack the enemy or they will attack your robots until they eventually destroy the turrets, get to the money ball, and that money ball can only be have its defenses removed by your by the robots that are unleashed and running around. You can choose to spawn more robots, stronger robots, that kind of thing, but that will cost you in-game money. You can see I'm generating it from killing stuff right here. But unfortunately this game doesn't actually tell you what to do. You kind of walk along and it kind of chucks you in the deep end and goes, sink or swim, bitch, sink or swim. Luckily I swam, and there are 2 modes you can do. You can dive in and head online mode straight with other players, or you can also choose to do practice mode, which is what I did. And trust me, you might want to give that a go to begin with, because it teaches you a lot about that game. One little tip: don't run at sentry guns. They will kill you so damn quickly. The game levels up like any other shooter outside the game. For example, you get all the different, you get experience and you get coins for doing well. The game also has a second level up mechanic, one that's in-game, where you level up by getting kills, by doing damage, by collecting coins, that kind of thing. And as you might have seen, there's a wheel. Each level you get up, you can spend it to upgrade on one of these things, which is either health, attack, or upgrade one of your character's free abilities. I've still got lots to talk about. Now we'll move on to the characters, and just so you know, that in-game upgrade system completely separate to the out-of-game upgrade system. You get to level 14 in the in-game system. Trust me, you could still be at level 1 outside of the game. Makes no difference whatsoever. Now we'll move on to characters. Characters have classes. What these classes are defensive support, tank, striker, which is offensive, and veteran. Veterans are good for taking out opponents' multiplayers. You'll see one in a second, just about coming up any second now. Tanks are like this guy, the gorilla. They have short-range weapons, and they like to destroy stuff up close and get very personal with other stuff. This is the veteran commando guy. He's very good at taking out multiplayers, but there weren't any other players in this game, so I had to kind of shoot stuff with him. The defensive support, as you saw, this was the first one you saw. They have a healing weapon and also a gun, so you can shoot stuff, but the gun's normally very weak, and it's probably best you're healing other players. But as of course I was playing practice, there was nobody to heal, which caused a bit of a problem. And then there's also striker, which has kind of the rocket launcher, grenade launcher type thing, and also a pingy gun, which tends to fire just pretty standard bullets. So that's the kind of thing you're going to be expecting. As you can see, the veteran commando has a melee weapon. That's pretty traditional with the commandos. Also, each character has 3 different abilities. One normally involves moving quickly. One normally involves like class-specific stuff, like for example, sentry gun for the defensive support, intense damage for the tank, a damage one, rocket-like damage one for the striker, and for this guy, I believe it's teleporting or something. So you get them and you can power them up with the levels that you get. Another quick tip: you get infinite ammo, so you don't have to worry about that at all. You do earn money, and what you have to do is you have to kind of choose to spend that money on certain stuff, like you can buy new robots with it, and you can buy upgrades with it in game to restore your health and that kind of stuff. As you see here, this is the kind of locker room type area where you can look at all your classes. You can look at you get little like perks, effectively these are, and you can see them all there. You can unlock them with coins, as it says in the bottom left, and you have to drag them here, and you get one to begin with at the start. Level 4 you get another one, level X you get another one, that kind of thing. And then you also get an extra another set of perks which are called products, which do certain things, like for example when you die you drop a health package, or when you die you drop a bomb, or you have your armor regenerates quickly, and that's completely separate to the endorsements, which are kind of damage multiplier, magazine increase, fire rate increase, health increase, that sort of thing, and they progressively cost more and more as you go along. It's taken out now you get the store. This demonstrates all the classes, and it'll also have uniforms in a second. As you can see, each class's difficulty. For example, veteran's the hardest, striker's probably the easiest, as you can see there. And you can get uniforms, you can get new weapons, you can get taunts, and you can get boosts. On the bottom left, you'll notice that you can buy them for real money. As with any game, they've got to have a way to make money. This is Super Mundane Combat, and you can also use the coins if you have a lot of coins to unlock it, but unfortunately it takes a lot of coins, and coins don't really come about that quickly. An interesting feature with this game is you'll see a load of the characters have a green unlock and a load of them have a yellow lock. What this game does is every week you get a new, was it 6, 7 characters, and they rotate round, and it picks another random 7 each week. So if you go on one week, you choose your favourite character. You go on the next week, you're not going to have the same characters available, so you might not have your favourite, so you have to adapt and play a little bit. And for me, that's a great little tweak, because it means you can't have, for example, like a certain class in Modern Warfare where you continuously use it and rape everybody with it. As you see now, this is some multiplayer gameplay with the striker class. On the jungle map, you might have noticed there are also, at the moment there are only 3 different maps. They are jungle map, canyon, desert type map, and city map, which was the first one. They're all pretty similar. You get one layer where the robots go, and then you get a top layer where loads of robots that are neutral spawn. And what these neutral robots do is they will attack anybody and anything that moves, speaks, so much as looks at them. They are aggressive and they attack pretty much whatever, so it's pretty dangerous to go up there to avoid the robots, but if you really think it's worth it, you can go up there. I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this game. As you can see the money ball in the top right. I'll show you what this game. I show you what a unlocking a robot there, big ass robot, and I'll also show you what winning looks like. This game I had a lot of fun with. I can highly recommend this game. When it was first brought out, it had a lot of server issues because it was a lot more popular than they expected it to be, so they kind of ended up having a lot less server space than they actually needed to account for the players. But I can honestly say, despite that, a little tip if it's still having problems when you play it, go by yourself. If you go by a team, I've queued for 10 minutes with other players, not got in, left, gone by myself, and immediately got into a game. But I did have a lot of fun with this game. It's not your normal shooter game, and it provides a very good break from the Call of Duty-esque, that kind of shooting game, which sometimes can get very tedious. Battlefield is the same. You get Medal of Honor, that's the same. And so for something like Super Mundane Combat to come along and pull out a different formula was very brave, I have to say, and they did a very good job with it. If I was going to give a score to this game, I'd have to say, for me, in my personal, just because of the amount of fun I had and the amount of enjoyment I had playing this game, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. There was not quite full, as you can see, winning ball there, and it's not quite perfect because of all the problems it's had to begin with. But I have to say, I really did enjoy this game, and it's certainly worth downloading. It's free, for crying out loud. You might as well get it because it's free. Anyways, this will be the winning-losing screen where you can see me get experience and coins and see how I did. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have thoughts about this video, hit the comments below. If you want to see more videos from me or the Gamer Scene, hit subscribe, and please remember to head over to thegamerscene.com and check us out there.